Paul was the only one that begun to speak to us in this form, the mystery that was hidden. Only Paul spoke about that. But the rest of the apostles didn't understand this revelation. So therefore, when Paul spoke like this, I suffer. Why did he suffer? Because of the 11 apostles that would criticize him. The 11 apostles didn't believe what Paul believed. So then he says, I suffer what lacks of Christ for his body, for his church. I suffer because Jesus in that aspect didn't suffer because he didn't speak this revelation. He paid the price for our sins and he left. That's why Jesus said, I have many things to say unto you, but until now I can't do nothing. But when the Spirit of truth comes, he will say it. So then the Spirit of truth came in the mouth of Paul, but no one believed him. What he did was suffer, but he left it written. And then that Spirit of truth that was in the mouth of Paul it's the same Spirit of truth that's in my mouth today. But never, no one had ever talked this way. I've been doing this for many years, but I've never, neither in English or Spanish or any other book of any theologian, speaking that the church is the image of God. If they would have known this, they would treat the beloved better. The evidence is there. They say, you can be lost. The image can be lost. Imagine. How many are in sin? The image of Christ in sin. The devil. To the lake of fire and brimstone. John vomiting the image will vomit you out of my mouth. If they would have known this mystery, they would have spoken it. Say, they don't know anything. There is no theologian in the United States that knows what you know already. They are all ignorant. Believe it. Believe me. If they had known this, they would have written a book about it. It's not even written in books. The image of Jesus Christ, his church, has not been respected. They have been trampled underfoot. They have had it and considered it uncleansed. No one has respected the church. Everyone walked in darkness. So then it says here, the mystery having been hidden, in verse 26, from the ages and from the generations, but now having been manifest to his saints, to whom God would have known to whom God would make known what is the riches of the glory of this mystery unto the Gentiles. Peter said, no, not unto the Gentiles. What do you mean? To the Gentiles, to the Jews. Imagine, this was for the Gentiles. And look at these Christian groups that they love to go to Jerusalem and love to these Jewish rituals and dances. The Jews would have to accept this after the fact, but this is for the Gentiles. This glory was for them. And what is the glory? Which is Christ in you. Say, his image in us, the hope of glory.